past opponent, see the creative there. Let me get their names fixed. And get these new channel point predictions up for everybody also, and we should be good to go.
Awesome, pumped to see this. So Alpaca called it out that yes, they do have to go through a very tough matchup for Berserker. The only matchup on PSN that I would say, well, it's a bad matchup for him on PC too, but like Berserker is a better character on PSN because trying to block his mix-up is pretty damn hard. However, this is one of his only matchups that I've seen where I'm like, yep, this is very, very hard for Berserker. So I'm not sorry for the character, but this is a tough time for Alpaca. Now, we got to see Void in this matchup, you know, not against Father Salt specifically, against Dysphoria, actually, the number 2 ranked player on PSN. But we only got to see Alpaca play this against Decker's Pocket launcher. So curious to see how things are different here. Since Father Salt claims to be a pure evil launcher, I mean, that's a pretty bold claim right there. Okay, throws another grenade. Ooh, and catches him just barely in time before that attack comes down. Now, this is going to be the game plan right here, is that Launcher is going to want to prevent Berserker from getting into Frenzy, but also it's just going to throw out long-range buttons and long-range buttons. And then, yep, this is where it's dangerous. This is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, a drop by Alpaca, that's huge. That's so huge. Now, something in a matchup like this, if you get a hit like that and you drop it, that's a huge blow, right, like to your mentality, because you only have so many opportunities to get big combos like that. And if you get an opportunity, that could have set him up into a mix-up opportunity like that. It honestly is just a tough pill to swallow. However, Alpaca is very strong-willed mentally, right? Has played a lot of games in our tournaments and definitely has the opportunity to come back from that situation.
Yeah, I think Alpaca, one of the better mentors that at least I've seen, like, that, because I've interacted with Alpaca a lot, right, on commentary and everything like that.
Yep.
And they're just always down, like, they commentate and they just, like, get off the mic into the arcade cabinet and just play the next set.
Yeah.
And then win or lose, able to just get back on the mic again and just no worries. Like, nothing, no problem for it. So yeah, definitely has the mental, but yeah, this is going to be a rough, this is definitely a fun matchup for Berserker. Yeah. So having a spot where you got in and then weren't able to, you know, win the round or take advantage off of that is going to be, you're only going to get so many of those chances against the launcher, right? Yeah, for sure. And so, oh, like this one right here. Yep, the grenade, I think was eaten up before he got in, so you don't have to worry about the kind of mini combo breaker that we talked about. Ooh, that was a beautiful situation from Alpaca. Unfortunately, not able to pick up the combo afterwards, and is now stuck into the corner once again. Yeah, no, Alpaca, you mentioned it, has commentated with us a few times, plays almost every single week, is also a new father, and so, like, has a very busy life. So the last couple weeks, I'm like, hey, let's give the man a chance. That sucks. Give the man a chance to just focus on playing and also, you know, everything else going on in life. And is now, yeah, down 0-2 against Father Salt. Now I see why the name applies. It's not a bad name, especially in a matchup like this. Ooh, the air laser, I like it. And I'll say this too about Father Salt. Definitely a practice launcher here. DD 100. Difficult to get to, and DD at all, let alone top 100 in the game, 101, I guess. Oliver right now is just absolutely doing a showcase on why this matchup is so bad for Berserker. That's going to be perfect KO and goes up to set point. Okay, once again, throwing out. Launcher is launching. There's no surprises there. Has Nuke coming in. Yeah, this is what do as the Berserker player do? Oh,
tough
okay.
time.
That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, so I mean, I mentioned it before. Like when you drop it, it's mentally hard, but also since you get so few opportunities, I feel like there's so much more pressure to make the most of those opportunities. So it's easier to drop, and that's what's happening here for Alpaca, I think. Like definitely making more drops than I've ever seen them make. However, this should still be the kill here because, yeah, no, there's no way he's going to drop this now. We've seen him do this combo a million times.
Yeah.
That's going to be it. Nice, ties up in rounds.
Yeah, I was able to get it with the classic Alpaca cheeky little reset in the middle there. It was like 2 or 3 hits, and then like reset somewhere there in the middle, and then just killed the launcher. But yeah, that's what you'll have to do in the matchup, right? Is just worm your way in however you can through all the projectiles, get through everything. Yeah. So even with the faster roll, yeah, launcher just always ready with the. I think it's the 5 AA, right? The little double gunshot, or is it the 2?
Yeah. Yeah, 5 AA. She's done both, like 2A directly into 5 AA, but yeah, because the 2A just goes low first, and then the 5A goes up. But yeah, that one is so good to get around rolls. However, again, Alpaca making this combo as meaningful as possible. Going to be a good mix-up situation. Oh, the roll is actually called out by Alpaca. That's huge. This is going to be the game.
Yeah, just a couple more hits here. Yeah, stand with the vacuum over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Into super. All right, Alpaca on the board.
Nice, yeah. 2-1 still in favor of Father Salt. This is a great first showing for Father Salt. Because, yeah, no, first time that we've actually got to see them here in bracket.
Yeah.
And doing very well. Again, this is a great matchup. However, they played a lot of people to get to this point. And so it's not like they, played this matchup the entire time. Father Salt had to beat Dr. Lame. They had to beat Kevin, which is a huge match. Had to beat Jay the Crow as well. So far, only lost 2-3 to Danny Phantom. So that's wild. Taking any games at Danny Phantom is ridiculous. And so, like, yeah, you should be very proud of making this far and getting the fight Alpaca right now. And they're putting up a very competitive fight with each other.
I'll put just the full screen. Right? Just let me get in there.
Get it coming. Well, and that's the thing. Berserker's so used to being able to access Frenzy kind of whenever they want. And you can't do it in this matchup. Like, there's just going to be projectiles coming your way most of the time. That's a nice roll, though. I like that. Oh, the active frames disappeared on the DP. That's why the flamethrower hit. That was actually really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and it seems like from this matchup, it's not that Berserker struggles with projectiles. Berserker just struggles when they don't have, like, free realm to do, And so Launcher solves that with the projectiles, effectively, by, just occupying space with active hitboxes. Yeah, so when Berserkers don't have the freedom to, run in or do their, they have very fast normals, very fast run speed, rock speed, very fast everything. But if you're full screen, they can't press any of them without getting counter hit, then you don't have that, effectively. It's not a real option for you. And so if you take away, I guess I've boiled it down and I realize my point is now if you take away all the good things about Berserker, they're bad. So it's much less of an interesting point when you put it like that, but I thought I was on to something for a second there.
You know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate the perspective. Yeah, I for sure liked it.
Yeah, because I thought they were just weak to projectiles. But no.
Yeah, but yeah, Void said Zerker is a mid tier without Frenzy. And I could see that, yeah. I mean, for sure. Because, yeah, Frenzy is really what allows them to access conversion all the time. And so, like, yeah, like, you really need Frenzy. Which, if you're on offensive like this, you get access to it, Ooh, like this. Actually, Alpaca is making a phenomenal adjustment. This could be so much damage. There's a drop. Okay. Father Salt, he should not use conversion. He should let all this health come back. That looks like exactly what his plan is. Oh, he used it there. Okay, still, though.
Because what some of his plan is.
Yeah, some of his plan is. Half and half. I like it.
Yep, he just catches with the flamethrower.
Man, that's heartbreaking for Alpaca because he was in charge completely. Like, there was a drop. There was just a missed opportunity, man. I feel... Man, because I know him, right? Because we worked with him a bunch of times. Yeah, that I just feel especially tough because that has to be just eating him up. However, played a great set, played a great tournament. Did lose to, yes, Berserker's worst matchup in the game.